Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger and welcome to round number 4 of the King of the Ring WWE versus WWF tournament right here on the Blitzwinger channel on YouTube. And of course, you guys have made your voice heard. In today's round, what we're going to do is we're going to do, of course, the matchup between Sheamus and Eddie Guerrero, where you guys have voiced your opinion, and I'm going to be playing as Eddie Guerrero. And in the HBK Daniel Bryan matchup, I will be playing as the Heartbreak Kid himself, Shawn Michaels. Now, as far as the next matchup, which is CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, today's round is, of course, round number 4. Round number 5 is going to be solely one matchup where I will not pick a competitor to play as, and you guys we'll just simulate the matchup and see how it goes. That's going to be round number 5. Round number 6 is going to feature Taker and X-Pac, as well as Mankind and Orton. So you guys can voice your opinion on this video as well as the next video, who you want me to play as in those rounds. That being said, so you can voice your opinion. Again, I'm going to repeat myself so you guys can understand specifically. On this video, you can comment who should I play as in the matchup between Undertaker and X-Pac, as well as the matchup between Mankind and Randy Orton. Put that in the comment section below. And on this and next round's videos, which will be Punk and Austin, you guys can decide who will we be playing as in those rounds. But without further ado, let's get into today's matchup, which is going to be Sheamus and Eddie Guerrero as our first contest. So I'm going to be playing as, of course, Eddie Guerrero. Very cool. Here we go. We're going to turn off the entrances and get rolling. Here we go. This is going to be a very intriguing matchup. It's definitely a match-up, but definitely kind of reminds me of the matchups and feud that Eddie Guerrero had with Brock Lesnar. Again, a very similar type of opponent. You know, a big heavyweight champion and a big dude, a big muscular guy. Both guys were athletic. I think you could definitely make the case that Brock Lesnar is much more athletic than Sheamus, but Sheamus also very athletic and a very similar threat. So I feel like this matchup will be very similar in that regard. Oh, nice monkey flip there. I thought we almost got reversed there as Eddie Guerrero. Here we go. We're doing a good job so far, staying on the offensive here with a big neck breaker by Latino Heat on the big ginger man himself, Sheamus. Let's send this sucker right into the ropes. Here we go. He comes back off the ropes. Eddie hits him with a big tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Nicely done there. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Nice. Another head scissors right here. Booyah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's do a little springboard action here if we can. Oh, nice. Ooh, I almost thought I would have messed that up. Here we go. Eddie Guerrero staying on the offense here, using all his high-flying elevation moves and such to maintain the matchup in his favor. Here we go. Eddie with a big side cross body, but Sheamus just popping right back up. It's almost like none of this damage is effective, but Eddie staying on it, and I think that it will start to pay off eventually as Eddie Guerrero is able to put some of these moves together and start accumulating that damage. Oh God, what a huge double axe handle right to the face of Eddie Guerrero, but the big man Sheamus. And I mean, if you just look at the two figures of these men, you could just see the size difference between these two. You could see how much smaller Eddie is compared to Sheamus. Sheamus a much bigger man, and therefore presents just the challenges that you have to face with that. But considering that Eddie has always had to face those type of challenges throughout his entire career, I don't think that there's anything new here for Eddie Guerrero to face off as he hits a big I'm not even certain what that was. It just seemed like some type of a maneuver right to the face there with the kick. Oh God, he misses that cross-body frog splash attempt. Oh God, and now Sheamus is starting to pick Eddie apart here, and as you can see, I mean, Sheamus is, it's almost like one shot from Sheamus. Nice dropkick to the knee. That's what he needs to do a little more of. He needs to go on work on those legs and take the base, that strong base off of Sheamus. But as I was saying, it's almost like Sheamus can provide one shot and it's equivalent to quite a few of Eddie's. It's a very interesting matchup here as Eddie now, oh God, what's he gonna go? Oh, nice kick right to the kidneys there by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie looks like he wanted to go there to the legs, but Sheamus reverses it. Oh, both man, Eddie ducks underneath and hits a big bulldog. Dear God, nice move there by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero is starting to roll on here. All his little damage here is starting to pay. Oh God, he misses that Santon backdropper. Oh, come on. Eddie now trying to lock up with Sheamus. Sheamus reverses this. Got him in a headlock. Now Eddie back. Here we go. He's got a nice, oh, good, nice head takeover there, and then Nice little kick follows that up as Eddie Guerrero. Oh, look at this. Latino heat is starting to signify that it is getting closer to the end. Oh, what's he going to go for? Is he going to go for the 3 amigos here? Yes, he is. Can he get all 3? He got 1 of them. Can he get the second one? Will Sheamus reverse? No, he won't. Eddie has got 2 of them. Sheamus is in big trouble here as he hits the 3rd one, and you know what this means. You know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for that patented frog splash. If he can hit this, it is all over as Latino Heat. They're wasting a little bit of time here for the crowd, but that's what he is known for. He always celebrates with the audience. And we can get a nice little replay. Oh, God, you see all that impact that Sheamus takes, and this should be it. 1, 2. Oh, Sheamus kicks out at 2. Dear God. And even Eddie can't believe it. He cannot believe this. And look at this. And now we are seeing that more brutal side of Eddie Guerrero. That side that he's known to be when he's upset. You know, that side that is mean. And he will, you know, the cheat and steal. Not that fun Eddie Guerrero that we all love. But the more evil. Oh, God, what's he going for? Nice powerbomb by Eddie. As he's starting to be much more offensive here. Towards Sheamus. Sheamus again kicks out at 2. He will not give in. Nice head scissor takeover there by Eddie Guerrero. I almost called him Sheamus by mistake. Damn. Here we go. Eddie again going back to that backbreaker. There must be a lot of damage accumulated on the back. And again another kick delivered right to that lower rib area. Here we go. Now Eddie Guerrero heading to the top. And he misses that senton again. Sheamus. Now Sheamus is starting to roll here. Here's that Irishman coming out of Sheamus as he hits those just fists right to the face. Nice, and again, he is nothing pretty about the way Sheamus wrestles, but it works for him. Oh, God, as he lays those boots right to the stomach and sternum of Eddie Guerrero. And now Eddie starting to put some things together again here. As Eddie trying to get offensive again. Can he do it? Oh, nice. As he sends Sheamus right to the outside. And he follows him up. Nice. He couldn't hit that senton on the inside, but he hit it outside very easily. What's he going for? Oh, no. No, come on, Eddie. Don't do this. Oh, God. Right on the steel steps. The 3 amigos. Dear God. And he hits another one. That's 2 of them. As he hits all 3 amigos on the outside. This is incredible. What's Eddie Guerrero going for now? Dear God. What's he going for? Eddie heading to the top. And he's going for the frog splash. No, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this, Eddie. You don't have to do this. Dear God. He hits the frog splash on the outside. And the referee restarts his count. What's Eddie going to go for? And it looks like Eddie's almost satisfied with the victory just by count out. Look at him. The fans are not happy with this. But he doesn't give a damn. It's almost like he's become frustrated. He couldn't pin Sheamus on the inside. He just... Oh, God. But I don't think he realized that Sheamus is back in it. Now he does. Here we go. As he slides behind Sheamus. Goes for a big Russian leg sweep here. I think Eddie thought he had it there. I think he truly believed that he had the matchup. Nice. Finally hits that senton. Goes for the pin. 1. God. Now Sheamus kicks out at 1. This man just a giant powerhouse. Eddie cannot believe it. You can definitely understand why Eddie's being frustrated here. Damn, I think I would be frustrated just as much as he is. This is incredible. If you think about it, I mean... Here we go. What's he going for again? This is the 3 amigos. We've seen these 3 amigos. Oh, no. What's he going for? Oh, brainbuster to Sheamus. He said, screw the 3 amigos. I'm going for the brainbuster this time. Oh, God. I don't think anyone predicted that. Uh-oh. And again, Sheamus just out of somewhere. He's just been able to gut it out. And this time ducks the frog splash attempt there by Eddie Guerrero. God. Nice reversal there by Sheamus. And now Eddie trying to fight out of it. Oh, Sheamus. Oh, very impressive there. As I said before, Sheamus has very, very much so smash mouth type wrestling. But then, out of nowhere, he hits something like that. What's Eddie going for here? What's he going for? What's he going for? Another brainbuster. That's 2 of them. There is no way Sheamus can get out of this. 1, 2, 3. Finally. Dear God, what a match. Sheamus just able to take an exorbitant amount of punishment from Eddie Guerrero. At times we saw Eddie resort to things such as just simply getting the count out. He just wanted to move on to the next round in this match. He did not care how, why, it doesn't matter. He just wanted to move on. He was resorting to a count out, and he went that much as far as that to move on to the next stage. However, it did require 2 brainbusters, 3 three amigos, I should say. So 6 amigos, I guess we should say, we saw tonight. And on top of all that, he also required, of course, the assistance of 2 frog splashes, one of which was on the outside, which was absolutely incredible to witness. But coming up next, this was a much more smash mouth wrestling type of contest there, and as you can see, we've set up a very interesting contest for an upcoming round, which will be Eddie Guerrero and John Cena. We'll see how that unfolds. But now it is time to see arguably the 2 greatest technicians in the ring, which are, of course, Daniel Bryan and Heartbreak Kid himself, Shawn Michaels. So this will be a very interesting match. I am very fascinated to see how this one unfolds. Of course, if you don't know, one of the first teachers that Daniel Bryan learned how to wrestle from was actually Shawn Michaels. So just for that, it's of course a very much you could say a student versus a master type matchup. We'll see if the torch will be passed on from the master Shawn Michaels. Oh, as he hits a big neck breaker on Daniel Bryan early on here to Daniel Bryan. Of course, a lot of people have said that it was actually William Regal who kind of honed Daniel's skills, but I think that just the fact that Shawn Michaels was a teacher for Bryan at some point makes this matchup a little more exciting and adds a little bit more depth to the round here itself. Oh, nice. Shawn hits a big atomic drop there on Daniel Bryan. Now he locks up with him, doing a really good job here, being a technician that he is so well known to be. And here we go. Now he locks up with Bryan, and it looks like Bryan wins that test of strength. Here we go. The Russian leg sweep by Daniel Bryan. Here we go. Ooh, misses that kick. But now Bryan's got him in a headlock. What's he going to go for here? Nice body slam here by Daniel Bryan right in the middle of the ring. Could have gone for the cover there, maybe get a nice quick 2 count. Oh, as Shawn now fires off out of nowhere. Look at that. What a combination of moves there. Shawn Michaels going for something big here. Dear God, we haven't seen this move in a while, as he hits a big giant power driver right in the corner there on Daniel Bryan. We can see that these guys are not wasting any time picking the match up. The pace of the match has been very quick already, as Shawn Michaels hits a big forearm right to the face of Daniel Bryan. What's he going for here? Daniel reverses, nice slides underneath. Wow, this matchup is very tough to call. Just at the pace that these guys are moving is absolutely incredible. Daniel Bryan now picking up Shawn Michaels here. Ooh, misses a big kick, and now Michaels attempts one of his own. He misses that, and Bryan with a big reversal into a neck breaker. Hot damn, what a turn of events. And now, what's Bryan going for here? It looks like Michaels attempted for a reversal there, but it didn't work out for him. And it's almost like Daniel just schooled him a little bit there, kind of showing him, hey, oh God. And Shawn Michaels answers with a big giant dropkick. He said, hey, you might be the pupil, but I'm still the master. Here we go, as Shawn gets set into the corner and right into a big tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And again, we know that historically Michaels has had problems with his back. It doesn't seem like he does when he hits moves like that dropkick there, but historically, of course, he has had big issues with his back. So Bryan taking advantage of that, really exploiting that body part, it seems like. Oh, as he follows up with a big suplex on Shawn Michaels here. A very technical matchup so far between these two, as Daniel Bryan hits a big neck breaker there as well. Man, this match has been off the chain so far. Very highly paced. Oh, and Bryan hits a big arm drag reversal. As it seemed like Michaels was going for something there. And now Shawn Michaels is down. Daniel Bryan going up to the outside. And we thought that this would be a very much... Oh, God! He misses and lands right through the table. Daniel moves out of the way. And Shawn Michaels flies through the table that Daniel Bryan was setting up. Dear God! Michaels fights up. And now these two are on the outside here. My goodness, what a match. What a matchup here between these two absolute savages. We thought we would see a very technical match, but so far, this match has been just as brutal as the previous match that we saw in this particular round, which was the matchup, of course, between Eddie Guerrero and Sheamus. But these two have put on quite a matchup here, as Shawn Michaels, what's he going for here? I don't think Bryan realized that Michaels was up. Bryan was showing off in the ring, not paying attention to his opponent, something that he should have learned from Michaels, something that he should have learned not to do from Shawn Michaels, as he hits a big dropkick right to the jaw of Shawn Michaels. And what a match. It seems like Bryan has had the upper hand so far early on, but as I say that, Shawn Michaels, oh, with a big elbow right to the back of the neck of his former student, Daniel Bryan, kicks out at one. Nice little combination of moves there by Shawn Michaels, and now Shawn sends Daniel into the ropes. Tries to go for something big, but Bryan reverses with a big neck breaker instead. And a nice kick right to the sternum. Oh, what's he going for? Oh, God, what a kick. What a kick by Daniel Bryan there. And it's almost like Daniel is now talking and stalking Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels again with that big dropkick maneuver. And now, what happened there? That was a weird little turn of events there. It almost seemed like Daniel got frustrated and just popped right back up, showing that he can be just as physical as Michaels, if not more. Michaels kicking out at 2 here. Very close there. Very, very close. Uh-oh. And that's it. Daniel Bryan is signifying that it's time. It's time for that. Oh, guillotine choke. I didn't expect that. I thought he was going to go for that label lock, or the yes lock, of course. Shawn Michaels makes his way to the ropes there, able to reverse that, able to get his way out of that position. And now Michaels starting to fire off his own offense as he hits a big gut buster on Daniel Bryan. Follows that up with a big forearm right to the face of Bryan. Bryan looks like he's hurt this time and not getting up right away. And now Michaels is starting to fire off his own offense here. What is he going to go for here? Oh, nice big back breaker. Giving Daniel a little bit of his own medicine here by really kind of starting to target the back. And as I say that, he hits a giant DDT there. That looked like he could have broke his neck there, or at least dislocated something. Oh, nice backbreaker there by Shawn Michaels himself. A big forearm, nicely done. He pops back up. What's he going for here? Oh, but now Daniel pops back up, and Michaels gives him a nice drop kick for his troubles. Goes to the top. Shawn Michaels with that educated elbow right to the heart of Daniel Bryan, and now Michaels is trying to draw from the crowd as he's gonna go for that patented super kick right to the face of Daniel Bryan, and it busts him wide open right upon contact. What a kick. Look at that. Boom. Right to the jaw, to the top of the head. Bryan is bleeding all over the ring like a stuffed pig. And now Michaels with the pin. 1. Bryan kicking out at 1. Dear God. Oh, nice neck breaker there. Can he get it now? 1. Dear God, I can't believe this. Daniel Bryan really showing a lot of resiliency here. I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out at 1 after that amazing super kick. That super kick has put down many men like Big Show, Triple H. I mean, you list them, it's putting them down. And Bryan able to kick. Oh God, and he just reversed the moonsault there. It looks like Bryan is really trying to attend to that injury. That head of his is not doing well. As you can see, he's bleeding all over the canvas of the ring, and now he's starting to become frustrated. We're seeing that Daniel Bryan that doesn't enjoy being surrounded by people. That Daniel Bryan that is very much antisocial. And Shawn Michaels again heading to the top, even though it did not pay off last time, and this time again he gets those knees up, Daniel Bryan that is, and delivers them right to the stomach of Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels still in it though. He's still trying to reverse things. He's still trying to compete in a very technical matchup. Daniel Bryan hits a big Russian leg sweep and follows that up with a big, giant cross body. Shawn Michaels pops up. Sorry here. I'm just trying to keep up with these events. This is incredible as he hits a huge maneuvers there, a combination of moves, misses that elbow drop. That elbow drop that was successful earlier on. He misses it this time, but he follows it up with a big neck breaker. What's he going for? Is he going to go for it again? Is he going to go for it again? He's heading to the top. I don't know if this is a smart move. He's going for that moonsault that didn't work last time. He's got the 1. Oh, Bryan kicks out before the referee could even slide into position. Incredible turn of events here. And now Bryan has got him locked up. Michael's trying to get out of it. He locks out of it. Daniel Bryan turns around. Oh, it looks like Michaels was going for a super kick there almost. It looks like it didn't work out for him though. Bryan sends him into the corner. Dear God, look at the power behind that. I didn't even know Bryan had that much strength. And looks like Bryan again signifying for the submission hold here. Can he go for it? Can he hit it? He's unsuccessful, but Shawn Michaels out of nowhere, boom, what a counter. What a counter into that super kick. That's 2 of them, and look at that blood on the face of Daniel Bryan. He is busted way open. Shawn Michaels goes into the cover. Can he get it this time? 2 and 3. It looks like it took 2 super kicks, but Shawn Michaels successful and moves on to the next round. But in the next round, he's going to be, of course, faced with an incredible challenge, as we've been rewarded with some type of an achievement of winning multiple matches on a hard difficulty, so very cool there. But we know that the next round, of course, is going to be round number 5, which will be a completely simulated matchup between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin himself, a matchup that many in the modern era of the WWE have wanted to see, and now we get to see how this type of match will unfold. And of course, the winner of round number 5 will face off against the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels himself in an upcoming round. So as you can see, here's our table so far. It's shaping up to be quite a tournament here. As Undertaker, a little kind of quick heads up here, and let's take a look at all the previous results. Taker beat Brock Lesnar. X-Pac was able to overcome the Barrett Barrage, Wade Barrett. Mankind moved his way past the show-off Dolph Ziggler. Randy Orton, the Viper, was able to strike with the RKO in a very, very awesome matchup between himself and Chris Jericho, the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. John Cena was able to overcome The Rock this time, unlike in a previous matchup these two had at WrestleMania. The Rock did not win this time. It was John Cena moving forward who will face off Eddie Guerrero, who was able to beat the one and only Sheamus. And the final matchup that we saw here tonight was HBK overcoming the pupil. It looks like the Master rolls on as he was able to defeat yes, yes, yes. Well, I guess Daniel Bryan is going to be screaming no, 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 because this time it's HBK moving on to the next round. Of course, guys, round number 5 is going to be CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Just one match. You do not get to pick who is going to play as, because I'm just going to simulate the match. I'm just going to do commentary over the matchup, but it's going to be a completely simulated match, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to be hopefully a very, very exciting matchup. I think it will be, and we'll see how it goes. And then after that, we are gonna do the Taker X-Pac match in round number 6, as well as the Mankind Orton match, so you can vote on that as I previously mentioned. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, guys. It really does help me out. Subscribe, share the videos, favorite the videos, do all the good stuff you guys always do to show support for the community, the channel, and all the videos themselves. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and see you later.